We're getting ready to get the heck out of the United States, and this is our last day in Nashville.
Like, I just can't live here anymore. My children are here.
Mes amis Tim Blazy TV, moi aujourd'hui à nous porter plaisir. Dossier chaud pour nous, dossier lourd, dossier qui fait peuple à réagir. Premier dossier, c'est une rébellion qui a levé sur les réseaux sociaux contre Christine Orem. Après l'état fin déporté un petit monde 4 ans qui a cancer, un petit monde qui c'est citoyen américain, déporté sans consentement maman, sans avocat malgré décision la Cour suprême. Peuple a fait qu'on est c'est assez. Yo mandé pour arrêter Christine Orem parce qu'elle participe aux écraser la vie un petit monde innocent comme ça. Et deuxième dossier, c'est américain qui a couru quitter pays États-Unis avec de l'eau dans le parce que j'ai l'administration Trump l'a mené bagay yo pas ouais aucun espoir encore. Les familles qui fêté dernier jour dans pays États-Unis, petit cap dit au revoir avec mes amis yo. Femme qui quitter caillou pour yo aller Bali sans date retour. Et l'autre cap voyager pour chaper en bas pression pour Jean pays a venir, li pas bon pour yo. Mais Tim Blazy TV moi yo on commence avec des dossiers mesdames ça avant après ça pour nous tomber dans pas Christine Orem nan. Mais qui t'aime dire nous avant nous tomber dans des nouvelles mesdames yo. Malé averti parti Kokobe gen un gros rappel national qui fait sur 850 000 bouteilles de l'eau qui te vendent à travers Walmart avec l'autre gros magasin États-Unis. Mais attention, c'est pas de l'eau nou brea mais plutôt ces bouteilles vides ça yo n'a regardé dans image qui fait pour mettre jus protéines ou soit de l'eau ou soit pour mettre n'importe bagay en dedans yo. Danger ya depuis nous ouvert bouche bouteille ça yo li ka explosé et puis PTG nous plusieurs monde déjà vinn avec ou soit blessé grave à cause des bouteilles ça yo li affecté citoyen qui acheter ti bouteille ça yo pour yo utiliser le nan gym ou soit la caillou monde qui utiliser pour voyer ti moun yo l'école pour yo mettre boisson ou soit pour yo faire voyage. Le gouvernement lancé rappel officiel à travers Commission for Consumer Product Safety bouteille ça yo après tirer sur étagère magasin yo conseillé pour moun suspend utiliser immédiatement parce que gen trop moun capable avec nan même façon. En tous les cas Tim Blazy TV moi c'est jamais te dit nous malé avec ti parti Kokobe c'est mettre quoi qui veut quoi. Mais kounya on entre nos dossiers américain ça yo c'est dossier qui charge émotion dossier qui montre gens gen américain qui bouquet qui mettait de l'eau dans jeu pour yo ka quitter pays États-Unis pays yo remet madame ça que nous a regardé sur écran c'est un maman qui lève voile sur réseaux sociaux publie une vidéo côté elle dit comme ça que jodi a ces derniers jours dans pays États-Unis 2000 a quitter pays États-Unis pour tout temps li prale Bali sans date retour ça veut dire li a quitté pays li pas jamais retourner encore dame n'a expliqué Jean remet Kylie li montre Kylie gen États-Unis Jean te bâti refuge li là mais li pas ka vivre ici encore li fait connait que il gen 40 ans depuis la vivre dans pays ça mais gen plus bagay pour li ouais dans l'autre monde parce que dans ti la ko ça veut dire li gen plus bagay pour li vivre l'autre côté au lieu quitter ce pays ça cap stresser cap tiel dame n'a fait connait que li la gen Kylie li quitte ti moun qui gen 14 à 18 ans l'a quitter yo parce qu'elle choisit liberté à clapper au lieu système ça cap craser li fait qu'on est ça fait le mal ça mais ça nécessaire pour quitter pays mais Tim Blazy TV moi pour plus de détails on entend des déclarations d'Amna on entend des causes on entend
Today is my last day here in my house. Tomorrow I leave for Bali indefinitely and it just feels like very bittersweet, so surreal. And I truly I love my house. I love my house. This has been my home for the past year and a half where I've really sought refuge. This has been my haven. And yes, I'm moving to Bali, and it's very bittersweet and it sucks. I just I can't live here anymore. My children are here. I don't really speak to my family, but my children live here. They're 14 and 18 years old. Just don't want to be here. I don't want to be here anymore. I have lived here almost 40 years of my life. There's so much more to the world. There's so much more to the world than just this little piece of backyard, this house. There's so much to see, and I don't want to see it only 2 times a year, only 2 weeks a year. I want a vacation. I want to travel for all my life, but just know that there are sacrifices. There are sacrifices that are made. And this is one of them, having to give up my house yet again, willingly, but having to do this in order to get to what I want. This is the closing of a chapter and the beginning of another one, and it's beautiful, it's bittersweet, but at the same time it's just It's the bitter part now. It's the bitter part
Witi
now.
Mlezi TV mwen yo, an pati pou deuxième nouvel la, pou deuxième dame sa ki nap gade sou ekran. Se yon lot maman ki di li pare pou leve kampe ak ti moun li, paske jan administrasyon Trump la mene peyi ya, li pa bon pou li pa bon pou famili. Li fe konen ke yo a prepare depa yo pou yo kite peyi Etats-Unis, pitit fil ap di au revoir ak meye zanmil, lap kriye, lap prepare sak ti moun yo pou yo ka kite peyi ya. E nan mi tan lan nwit, li gen pou l pran route pou la lakay gran ni Californie, avant yo kite peyi sa. Mais Tim Mlezi TV mwen yo pou plus detay, entende cause, entende dam na Tim Mlezi TV mwen yo.
We're getting ready to get the heck out of the United States, and this is our last day in Nashville. And over the weekend, we had a goodbye party and said goodbye to all of our friends. And then today is the last day my daughter's going to see her best friend. And I said goodbye to her parents, and we love them so much. We've become such good friends with them, and it was so unbelievably hard. But they are such special people. They're planning to meet us in Portugal in the spring. And then also we're planning a Disney cruise in 2026. And I am just so grateful that they want to put an effort in to stay close with us. And then my son's best friend, I am like best friends with his mom. I love her so much, and we're planning to meet up, and she's planning to come to California while we're still there. And these people are so special. Like, having people that want to make the effort to stay in our life while we want to do something so crazy is like wild. And they are so supportive, and they're like, you guys are gonna have the best time. This is like something that's so special, and unbelievably supportive. So it is just so lovely to know that I don't have a lot of friends, but the ones I do sure do mean a lot to me, especially as an introvert. I don't let very many people in, and gosh, I'm just bawling my eyes out right now. I'm gonna miss them so much. So much. Oh, this is the hardest part. This is by far the hardest part about this. Other than saying goodbye to these people, I am so freaking excited to get the heck out of here. Anyways, I need to pull myself together because I'm going to the dollar store to get road trip like goodies for my kids, some crayons and stuff like that to keep them occupied, because literally in the middle of the night we're gonna wake the kids up and we're gonna head to grandma's in California, and I cannot wait to get there too. It's such a mixed emotion saying goodbye to Nashville, which I love so much, and then going back to California where I grew up and my like best friends that I've known forever are there. It's just such emotions, so many emotions.
En tout les capte chargé bagay yo en pile problème pas fini. Famille sa yo qui arrive quitter pays ya, yo pas fait ça pour plaisir, yo fait li parce que yo senti États-Unis pas ba espoir encore. Gen pile américain qui États-Unis k'ap mande l'autre qui jan pour yo faire quitter pays ça plus vite que possible. Gen qui partage story yo fait connait que c'est plus bon décision yo te ka prendre pour yo te quitter pays ya. Et yo fait connait que avant il te paraît difficile pour yo, avant yo te prendre n'importe décision pour quitter pays ya, il était vraiment difficile, mais kounya les yo vinn quitter pays ya, yo te doit quitter depuis bel longtemps. Ça veut dire, nous-mêmes qui immigrants ou bien qui sans papier, qui vivent dans le pays, c'est pour nous poser tête nos questions. Ça cap passer comme ça. Pour que ça, même Américains qui ont tout privilège, qui vivent légalement, qui travaillent, choisissent quitter le pays en tant que réfugiés. Nous-mêmes qui immigrants, c'est préparer chita nous pour nous décider d'entrer la caille nous, pour nous entrer avec fierté. Parce que je sais pas yo est là, yo vraiment red. Et m'a regardé un Américain qui arrive faire un commentaire. Quand il fait connaître que li pas gen droit jamais tourner dans pays États-Unis. Américain fait connaître que la vivre Saint-Domingue avec madame et puis des petites li, bill yo vini $1000 le mois et a vivre bien. Yo manger healthy. Américain fait connaître que sel ice cream li met dans bouche comme frozen. Après ça pas gen l'autre bagay li met dans bouche qui pas healthy. Et la travail li touche $2500 le mois dans call center. Raison qui fait yo quitter comme ça, c'est parce que pays yo te remet vinn tourner persécution pour yo, quand yo vinn tourner pour prison émotionnelle, c'est pas voyage mais c'est libération. Mais Tim Mlezi TV moi yo j'aime te dire non dans introduction vidéo en entrer tout de suite dans dossier Christine Noren. C'est pas première fois nous attend des dossiers immigration frappé famille innocent, mais fois ça c'est un petit monde 4 ans qui gagne cancer, lycée citoyen américain et puis li déporté comme s'il va gagne droit sous ça. Nous tout connaissons que Christine Noren c'est secrétaire sécurité intérieure, c'est manze qui toujours prend décision décision qui pas dans faveur immigrants yo et c'est lui-même qui te déclaré que haïtien ka retourner dans pays yo parce que pays a li amélioré. Et bien fois ça, manzen nan bon choix. Et bien nous pral regarder qui ça qui passe qui fait tout monde lever dans d'elle. Christine Norem ak l'autre autorité fédérale yo en bas di fait après révélation qui fait dans congrès sur un cas déportation qui choqué en pile monde. Sous date 24 avril 2025 là, yon maman dans Louisiana te déporté ensemble avec des petites li yo. Yon 7 ans, l'autre là 4 ans et tous de ces citoyens américains. Et ça qui plus grave dans l'histoire ça, c'est petit 4 ans qui gen cancer étape 4. Et selon sa maman, ak avocat déclaré, yo fait connait que yo pas jamais bay aucun consentement pour yo te déporter petit yo. Dans audience congrès, yo mande Christine Norem qui preuve li gen pour lui montrer maman te d'accord avec déportation ça. Christine Norem te répond que li gen document, li gen preuve la voye le bayo, mais Christine Norem pas jamais gen preuve nan men vraiment, c'est mentil t'a bay. En plus de ça, li pas ka répondre si ti moun sa yo te gen accès ak avocat malgré loi ICE déclaré que ou doit joindre assistance légale avant déportation. Yo pas respecté décision la Cour suprême 7 avril 2025 là qui dit tout le monde doit gagner audience avant de déporter yo. Yo déporté ti moun nan tout malade qui gen citoyenneté américain. Et bien après peuple a fin de déclaration ça. Peuple a levé voix yo mandé pour yo arrêter Christine Norem, mettez l'en bas enquête fédérale et pour yo bay ti moun nan justice parce qu'elle ka mourir. Moun yo fait connait que si ti moun ça t'arrivé mourir, Christine Norem a nan bon choix. Si ti moi pour plus de détails en autant de déclarations ça entendez pour plus de détails entendez causer.
Madam Secretary, on April 24th, a woman in Louisiana was deported along with her 7-year-old daughter and 4-year-old son, both of whom were U.S. citizens. The 4-year-old son had stage 4 cancer. Now, you just stated under oath that the mother consented to having her U.S. citizen children removed. But I have spoken with the attorney for that U.S. citizen child with stage 4 cancer. She has also made numerous statements to the press in which she stated unequivocally that at no time did the mother consent to her U.S. citizen children being removed. What evidence do you have to support your claim that she did consent?
Congressman, we followed the same policies and procedures
What
for
evidence
every
do you
individual,
have?
and we
What
have
evidence do you have?
We have
that
documentation that
what
that
documentation
mother,
do you have
we'll get
that mother consented?
We'll get that to you, sir. I don't have it with me.
Please do.
today.
I understand
That
it's
mother
hard to keep them all
consented
straight
to
because
take
you've
her
deported
child with
multiple
her.
U.S. citizen children, but I'm asking specifically about the 4-year-old with cancer who was deported on April 25th. For the record, that family was also not given access to legal counsel before they were deported, even though their lawyer was in the same building at the time. I'm holding in my hands here a document called ICE Directive 11064, Interests of Non-Citizen Parents and Legal Guardians of Minor Children. This is the policy for how ICE agents should handle situations like this. It states unequivocally that parents and legal guardians should have the ability to make alternative care arrangements for minor children prior to their arrest or detention, and that ICE must afford parents the opportunity to consult with legal counsel. So, did the ICE agents working on this case who deported this 4-year-old with cancer of their own volition fail to follow ICE policies, or were they directed to by your office or anyone else in DHS leadership?
Sir, this mother chose to keep her child with
You have
her.
not produced any evidence to
When to
say so,
return
but I'm
back to
asking
her
again,
home
have you
country,
directed
And that is the priority of
DHS
President Trump is
officers
to keep
to
families
ignore
unified
this
together. It's very
policy?
different than the previous
right.
administration. The previous administration
On
separated
March
families
15th,
over and over
reclaiming
and
my
over
time,
again.
on March
This
15th,
is a
your
change.
department sent 3 airplanes to El Salvador. Those planes carried approximately 261 individuals who were imprisoned upon arrival. Did you personally review and approve the names of those 261 individuals before they were sent?
Sir, we have deported and sent home
Did you review the names of those individuals?
And we have
Did
individuals that have the
Why won't you answer the
responsibility
question?
within the Department of.
Are you aware of whether those 261 individuals were given the opportunity to speak with a lawyer or appear before a judge before they were put on those planes? Yes or no?
Sir, every single individual followed the exact same process.
They were not all given the opportunity to appear before a judge or speak with a lawyer. On April 7th, the Supreme Court ruled that detainees must have an opportunity to have a hearing before they are deported. Are you familiar with the April 7th Supreme Court ruling?
I am.
Can you assure us that in the future you will abide by that Supreme Court ruling to provide detainees with a hearing before they are
We're
deported?
following all judges' orders. Yes, sir.
I have a photograph here of André Hernandez Romero, a gay makeup artist from Venezuela. He fled Venezuela fearing gang violence because of his opposition to the Maduro dictatorship and his sexual orientation. He presented himself at a port of entry and requested asylum. His claim was found to be credible, and he was placed in detention to await a full hearing. But he never received a full hearing because you put him on one of those planes to El Salvador, where he still is today. Listen to me. He had no criminal record in the United States or in any other country. He did not even enter the country illegally. He presented at a port of entry. He tried to do it the legal way. And to this date, the only evidence your department has presented to justify his imprisonment is that he had 2 tattoos, one that said mom and one that said dad. Do you have any other evidence to present for why this individual should be locked up in El Salvador?
Sir, every case is used
you have
the
any-
same protocols and the same processes and inputs.
Do you have any
that
evidence
that
other than the
law enforcement
tattoos that say
officers
mom
use in
or
criminal
dad for why
cases?
this individual
So it's not
should be
just on
locked up?
tattoos. It's who they're affiliated with, their communication.
You have not
who they're
presented
spending
any
time
other
with,
evidence,
criminal
nor has your
activities.
department.
The case is
Reclaiming my time,
exactly the
during
same
your
as it is
confirmation
whenever-
hearing, you said your focus would be on deporting immigrants who have been convicted of crimes and those who have received removal orders. But that is not what you have been doing. Instead, you have been deporting children with cancer, children who are U.S. citizens, a gay makeup artist who committed no crime and didn't even enter the country illegally. You have been sloppy. Your department has been sloppy. And instead of focusing on real criminals, you have allowed innocent children to be deported while you fly around the country playing dress up for the cameras. Instead of enforcing the laws, you have repeatedly broken them. You need to change course immediately before more innocent people are hurt.
J'ai bagay yo an pile problème pas fini. N'a continué remercier toute belle team de ZTV yo qui toujours là pour supporter travail ça, qui toujours là pour buy love yo, qui toujours là pour partager vidéo à chaque fois moi poster. Team Blazy TV moi yo big up pour nous. Moi men nous en pile et nous même tout qui prend la peine tomber sur plateforme ça qui c'est Blazy TV. N'a pas invité au venir joindre belle team ça qui c'est belle team de ZTV parce que nous parler de tout ça qui fait actualité. Abonnez à page là, follow page là pour nous toujours au courant de tout ça qui passé. Team Blazy TV moi yo bisous pour nous love moi. Oh, Christine Noël. T'as mis Christine Noël. D'après, c'est font chanter pour lui. Christine Noël.